What's going on guys, Glassman here, back with another episode of Weekly Gaming News. I'll be covering a couple of highlights from the week's gaming news with the Fallout fiasco at the end, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Mixer is making more big moves again and have snatched another big time streamer from Twitch. This time, Shroud, who is renowned for playing PUBG, Apex Legends and Rainbow Six Siege, has announced that he is switching platforms and will be streaming exclusively with Mixer moving forward. The exact terms of this agreement, like Ninja's, have not been publicly disclosed, but in both cases the deals represent an obvious massive play to get more eyes and notable names on the Microsoft streaming platform. As of now, Shroud is sitting at just over 500,000 followers on the new platform. With two of the big boys taken from the Twitch roster, could it be possible that more could soon follow suit? Following reports of a delay and then an official confirmation, fans of Naughty Dog's The Last of Us will have to wait a little bit longer than expected for the sequel. The game was originally planned for a release on the 21st of February of next year, but that date has been pushed into Q2 with a new date of May 29th. The news was announced via the PlayStation blog by The Last of Us 2's director Neil Druckmann, and his reasoning is that during the last few weeks as they were finishing up sections of the game, they realised that they just didn't have enough time to bring the entire game up to what they would call Naughty Dog quality. The good news though, is that through pushing the date, no parts of the game will be compromised, and the new date will allow plenty of time for the team to get the game to their level of satisfaction. The first game was brilliant, so I'd say this is a good call on their part, as the sequel will have a lot to live up to. So, for the biggest news of the week, we have the Fallout First subscription service. I'd be surprised if you managed to miss this one, as everyone is on this news like a fly to shit, including me. Yes, hard to believe, but truer than true, Bethesda has given Fallout 76 a premium monthly subscription, because, you know, their game needed more reasons for people to hate on it.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead!
And locked behind this premium subscription is a whole lot of new features. For $11.99 a month or $100 a year, you can get access to all these features. Evolving from the disaster that it was at launch, Bethesda added a fair bit of content to the game over time. They even managed to establish a small community that actively plays the game. The game was starting to pull itself up and out of a rut, and now, as a seemingly massive punch in the face to those loyal players, Bethesda is monetizing them. So what does the subscription get you? Well, the premium features on offer include private worlds, unlimited storage, a placeable fast travel point, cosmetic benefits including the Ranger armor from Fallout New Vegas, and 1,650 atoms a month to spend in the Atomic Shop. This has raised many an eyebrow, as since launch, anybody who's played the game will tell you that item storage in 76 is an absolute nightmare. Hoarders, who usually like to grab every item in sight, would have a damn hard time adjusting to the new limitations imposed. Even more annoying is that the impression everybody got from Bethesda was that they were fighting against technical limitations and slowly raising the storage bit by bit. But now only those willing to pay can get the luxury of storing extra gear. And onto the subject of private worlds, using them can give you the option of playing 76 completely by yourself. And with Bethesda already having to slowly push the single player RPGers into the idea of a multiplayer Fallout and then going and essentially sticking single player behind a paywall as well, you can see why people are pissed. And pair all this with the fact that the NPC expansion Wastelanders has been pushed to next year, well, you can see it even more. Well, that's it for this week's gaming news. Sorry it's been short, I was running out of time to get this one out. But I upload these videos every week, and next week I'll be back on track. So till then, stay glassy, love you, bye.